Happy New Year to everybody again, man. So it came up that this church went viral.
Oh yeah.
This church went viral. What's up, Easton? By the way, my homeboy Easton in Atlanta. Swag surfing. They was swag surfing
In the church.
in the church, and I'm talking about. And do you know the beginning of that song? The producer say something that's a cuss word, and they played the whole thing
Played the whole
In the church?
in the church.
Bro, they played the whole thing.
Boy, the whole church was swag surfing. I'm talking about the preacher got out there and hit it.
New Year.
New Year's.
Yeah, New Year's.
It was New Year's Eve.
I ain't seen it yet.
Oh,
What I say about that?
it's like a mega church
Feel
too.
like that. Honestly.
You seen it, Smooth?
Everybody must have seen it.
You feel about it.
I mean, you can go too far. You can go too far with anything.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Understand? That's holy ground.
That's holy ground. That's holy
You know,
ground.
you can go-
First of all, I like to say, I ain't the holiest thou person. I believe that, and my brothers know I'm not the holiest person. But where I go, I preach the word. If I feel like issue, I don't push it on you, but I give you that type of advice about you might need to spend more time with God. You might give God some of your time. You might need to do what's going on with you. But there's a time and a place for gospel. There's a time and a place for rap music.
Right.
And that some people like, well, people go clubbing. That ain't got nothing. This is my place of worship. Don't play with my God. Just like you don't want me to play with your DJ, nigga. For real, it's like it's a place. It's a place. It's a place for that. So if I want to go out, God, no, we ain't all perfect. So we're still like working on ourselves.
Right.
All of us are still working on ourselves. So we ain't gonna do everything perfect. But if I want to go out, I'm gonna go to that club. If I want to go serve God, I'm going to that church. Don't put them together.
That's right. Because sometimes I used to go to watch night. Then 12 o'clock hit. I leave and I go to the club.
Yeah.
So I ain't mixed. But the thing, I got a comment that said, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I feel like he's trying to make the youth feel good, but I'm glad to see he ain't play Sexy Red. But see, the thing about that, you can't. They always. Again? It says, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I feel like he was.
It's a female?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like he was trying to play, have the youth to feel good, but I'm glad he didn't play Sexy Red.
So do she understand the Bible and the Word of God?
Well,
Does she understand it?
Well,
if everybody that's real churchgoers, if you understand the word that's not supposed to change, you're supposed to understand that.
I was finna say
do you try to make the club understand the church?
Oh, nah.
Do you do that? So
exactly.
you keep them separated. So y'all try to make
Send them all full,
they get a self advice, try to make it fit. And it don't fit there.
Then you have some people that say like it's a new time, but so just like you said, the Bible don't change.
We're talking.
Yeah. It don't change at all. And then you always hear in church in the old days, you can't serve two gods.
You can't serve two gods.
So when you in that church, that's holy ground for you to do God's work and praise God. So don't bring that in, especially if you played the whole cuss words in the church. I understand. Okay, you don't have to disrespect God to make the youth feel good.
Well, shoot, let's go back to the acronym WWJD. What would Jesus do? Would he sit in the midst of that?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Would you actually, if that man was over your shoulder, would you do that? I bet you when the swag, but Jesus does. Don't swag, sir. Don't do that. But like this, for the youth. This for the youth. It's hard to be a Christian. So this is why God give you these challenges. It's hard to be follow your religion. It's supposed to be hard.
It's supposed to be.
Why
hard.
your pastor trying to make it easy for you? God, you have to be tested.
But see, they're never getting saved, really though. They never really getting saved. They're really never getting saved because they still got 1 foot here and 1 foot here. They still doing the same. If they did leave the church that night and went to the club, they got the same feeling they left at church. They still up this way surfing at them. They probably play surfing at the club too.
It's a place, but for the youth,
so they didn't separate nothing.
I understand that it's a task to be a Christian or a Muslim. It's a task to get to that next level. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be challenged. While your preacher's in there watering things down, and you're not mentally ready when he watering things down. You need to hear the whole word. Mm-hmm. Just like if you was being a mechanic, you don't want nobody to water down your studies. In the engineer, you don't want nobody to water down your studies being an engineer, because guess what? You gonna fuck up somebody's shit.
Yes, sir.
Right.
So it's the same thing. So I'm sorry to say that, but I seen a lot of women saying, I don't see nothing wrong with it. That's why I said was that a female. I didn't see too many men. But there's a thing such called false prophets.
Just like you didn't see nothing wrong.
And they have to be called out. If they don't hit on certain subjects, we supposed to learn it all. The exact word. Don't nobody should water nothing down. So y'all got to be prepared. Like, if the end of the day start, the end of the world start today, you think they're going to be watered down?
Nope.
Hell no. People screaming, can you water that shit down? You ain't going to water none of that shit down. You go in front of judgment.
But what they say.
You can't water judgment down. So the swag surfing ain't going to help you. Get the full word, get it in. We all gotta go one day. So don't let nobody water down your word. Get the full details. Know the Lord. Know whoever you praise. Know all of that, man. Don't let them people do that.
And there was a woman that didn't see nothing wrong with eating the forbidden fruit either.
Don't start that, boy.
I was just saying.
I'm finna say this. And then somebody was like, it's just music. All right, through that type of music, it's what you call satanic.
Yeah, satanic. What they say, secondary or
satanic? Yeah. Like we know that Satan works through hip hop music. We all know that. So he was like, I don't care if that was a hit single, one of the top songs in the world, but there's so much new hip hop, gospel, R&B, and rap sounds so good now. So there's no excuse for him to play that song because it's a lot of hip hop, R&B, and rap that you be like, dang, boy, that's rhyme, but you'll forget that it's that.
He could have played Happy by Pharrell.
Yeah, he could have played. He could. It's a lot of things that you could sit there and place with that I still would have.
I know R. Kelly was messed up, but he could have played Happy People.
He's got. He saved me.
True.
Yeah, he saved me. Yeah. Oh, I believe I can fly.
It's a lot of things that they could have done better. A lot of things they could have better. But I'm gonna say this: don't play with my religion. And just like Gino did, call out these false prophets. They shouldn't be leading.
I mess with Gino, man. I like that dude, man. I like him, boy. He will call you out. He don't care. I mean, I seem like, well, that's another subject.
I'm glad you said that. So you don't think TD Jakes did too much since we on that?
TD Jakes did too much to me. I think he did. I feel like if he went there to do what he said, being at that party, I don't think so.
Just one party?
Multiple.
If I'm trying to help you, we don't take that.
Yeah, you don't have to go to no party.
You don't have to go to no party.
You can meet me at the house and we can talk.
I can help you. And
I seen his attire at the party. You came to party.
You came to party.
You came to party.
You brought party shit.
You brought party.
You brought the party.
If I'm not mistaken, you had a little drink over there. I ain't know it was some Welch's or whatever.
I think he went too far. If you're trying to reach somebody, and if he bringing you to that type of environment every time, you're a pastor. You know you can't be in this environment. Now, one time I was like, yeah, he probably, I don't know, he might have came in late. He wanted to see the place, whatever. But the multiple times, and then the picture with Diddy on the nigga, like laying on the nigga chest. That's too much.
She said, TDJ, she quoted TDJ, have you ever been swallowed up?
Swallowed, yeah. Nah, TDJ did too much.
Do y'all think do y'all think
right now, if I know my well, I do got some game with, I know not to go hang with my nephew in a certain area.
Yeah.
I know not to go. I know not to go.
You know your place.
I know the risk.
Yeah.
I know the risk. Yeah. So he had been a grown man, he knew the risk.
Yeah,
keep going out there, keep being around there.
And this is celebrity too, so it's like you with a celebrity. You know somebody got phones and shit going on out here.
It's worse than a celebrity.
Yeah,
it's this type of celebrity. I'm involved in 3 murders. My name is in 3 murders. I'm in all types of sex.
He got a history,
a very big history. So I'm gonna put my name against his.
Right.
You know, some people can't be saved.
Now, if you went to, let's say he went to LA Cool J and chilled with him,
I wouldn't have said nothing.
Right.
Right. I wouldn't have said nothing.
Right. But
listen. If you hung with DMX, I wouldn't have said nothing.
That's true. I said the same thing.
There's nothing I could have said. But a person with that history of prostitution, with women like that,
being slimy.
Yeah, being slimy, bad contracts. Like, his name is in a lot of things, even murder. So why would I want to?
And then you got a bunch of whole rappers already been talking about how he party, how he get down.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a secret.
It's not a secret.
And
he knows it wasn't a secret, but he still went. I think he did it. He guilty. Gavel hit.
But according to Case, what her name, Cassie?
Cassie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Cassie. Yeah.
Allegedly, he fucking with them. Let's leave them.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, guilty.
That nigga better get him a good lawyer and start motion.
It's over with, bro. It's over with. But you know what? But do you know what though? I feel like his little crew or his congregation support him so much. They ain't going nowhere.
They ain't gotta go nowhere. But at the same time, those people that's coming into the religion and finding God need to know that he's a false.
Yeah.
If he can't speak on some of the things that he's not speaking on, because if you ask him a certain thing, I ain't gonna put it on there because I don't want to get attacked.
Bro, I've been.
If you ask him a certain thing, he will withdraw. He will withhold information.
I seen the sermon after that. I looked at it.
So he's supposed to talk about God. He's supposed to spread the gospel, not withhold anything.
Bro, I don't know if y'all listened to it, but I've been knowing he was a freak though. Y'all ain't never heard Satin Sheets?
He on Satin Sheets or something?
That's an album. He had an album called Satin Sheets that he wrote. Yeah. And all freaking music. This years ago. This like years ago.
This old. The pastor then?
Yes. Yeah. He was big then. Yeah. He got an album called Satin Sheets.
Talking about his old lady though.
And that been hitting though. That album hit. I'm sorry.
He might be talking about his old lady, man. And God, I say it.
They call Satin Sheets Slide.
It's
one song that say
swallowed.
Put on your red dress or
swallowed. You'll get your big ass away from me, boy.
All right, man, move along.
Furniture over on that big ass nigga. I'll pour red juice on that big nigga.
Hey man,
nigga,
man, let's go to the big